It's Monday, August 31st. I'm Mike Rogers, and this is Comic Book Steals and Deals. Over at Unknown Comics today, they have the Amazing Spider-Man number 49. Now, Amazing Spider-Man is heating up. It had no attention on it for a while, but it's heating up now. So you have the ASM 49. This is the Kale New Green Goblin variant. Very good looking. $18 for the trade, $35 for the Virgin variant. They also have the Delato, which is a Spider-Man on the side of a building with a really cool blue sky behind him. Looks great. Again, $18 for the trade, $35 for the Virgin. They have ASM 48. This is a Delato as well. Really good looking, $15. A lot of black in that one. It's just Spidey with the black background, but $15 for the trade, $30 for the Virgin. They also have Batman 3 Jokers, number 2. This is basically choose a cover at $4.89. I have a place where you can get Batman 3 Jokers number 1, but you're going to want to pick up 1, 2, and I think it's probably just going to be a 3-book series. I'm not even quite sure. But you're probably going to want to pick them up because everyone is raving about this series, and it sounds like you're going to want to have it in a collected edition at some point, but everybody's picking up these books, so you might not want to miss that. They also have the Immortal She-Hulk number 1, the Alex Ross variant for $3.49. That's really good looking. Who knows what's going to go on with that series, but if it explodes at $3.49, you're not in too deep. They have Thor number 7, the Miguel Mercado, $15 for the trade, $30 for the Virgin variant. Very good looking. And Thor number 6, the second print, the Klein Virgin variant for $20. They have Miles Morales number 20. This is that... I guess it's a Clark variant, but it's so good looking. It's the one that I put on the poster the other day. They have that for $2.79. And then, I don't know if it was because we pushed sales on this, but the Vergy has moved up to the front page of Unknown Comics. So you move your way down Unknown Comics, and it's right on the front page. You've got Thor number 9 at $2.79. You got Immortal Hulk 40 at $2.79. You got Amazing Spider-Man number 52 at $2.79. This one has a long name, but it's going to be an important series. Widowmaker's Red Guardian, Yelena Belova, number 1, $3.49. That's got a really bad name for a comic book because it's so long, but I see Red Guardian in there, and it's shouting out to me that this has potential. And then Captain America, number 25, $3.49. And then one that I don't want you to miss out on is the Marvel Voices Indigenous Voices number 1. This is the only one that's not done by Verigay. I think it's Verigay or Vergy. I'm not quite sure. It's the only one that's not done by him. It's done by Danny Moonstar, and Danny Moonstar is doing the actual. It's in the same style, but it's that he's doing the actual cover for Marvel Voices Indigenous Voices 1. So that's a new team. Check it out. There's a couple of stories in there. This is all over at Unknown Comics now. Unknown Comics is freaking loaded right now. They've got Strange Academy number 5 for $2.79. They have Strange Academy number 2, the third print Virgin variant, the Ramos for $20. Strange Academy, I can't say enough about that. It is going to be a TV show at some point. It's Disney owns it. Disney's going to make something out of it. Amazing Spider-Man number 50, the Alex Ross. Now, there are collections that you can buy, these Alex Ross timeless variants. It's just those white backgrounds with these beautiful Alex Ross covers. But one of the things I'm seeing in the collections is I thought the collections would be all of the covers, but some of the ones I really like I don't see in those collections, including the Amazing Spider-Man, which is beautiful. The Amazing Spider-Man number 50, the Alex Ross, the timeless variant, $4.19. Freaking gorgeous. They have Something's Killing the Children, number 11, the Frizzen variant. I didn't write down the price. I'm not quite sure what the price is, but they do have that available there. If you're looking for Dark Knight Death Metal, the A cover, done by Riley Rossmo, I think it is. They have it for $4.19. The A cover, if the Robin King is a long-lasting character, the A cover is going to be fine. So it's not a second print. This is the Dark Knight Death Metal Robin King A cover for $4.19. They also have this book that I've been shouting out, but nobody else is talking about. It's Amazing Spider-Man, and nobody's really talking about Amazing Spider-Man, but they're going to, trust me. Amazing Spider-Man number 50.LR, okay? This cover has Miles Morales Araya, I think you say. It's Spanish word for spider. I think it's Araya. I could be totally wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. Silk, and then Spider Gwen, and then there's another character in there, and I'm not quite sure who that is. There's another character in there. In that team. It's a female character. It's a Spider Verse character. I just don't know who it is. $2.79. $2.79 you cannot lose. I'm sorry. Batman cover A, the Jimenez. Batman 100 cover A, the Jimenez. This is a wraparound Joker Batman cover. Half is Joker, half is Batman. Gorgeous cover. As far as Batman 100s go, this is looking really good. Finally over at Outer Limits, not finally, but that's all Outer Limits Borough. Everything I just did was Outer Limits Borough. I'm sorry, everything I just did was Unknown Comics. And at Unknown Comics, make sure that you're checking their, like when you go to Unknown Comics, you're going to be overwhelmed with all the books that they have. But go to their buy two, get one free section first to see if you can get, at least one book for free. But they got a ton of books over there. Just keep going down that front page. And really, I'm just going to show you the front page. I won't even link all these books, just because you're going to work your way down the front page and see all of these. Over to Outer Limits Borough today, they have Venom 28. The Gland Lord, looks like I wrote there, for $14.99. That's that Venom 28 cover. I'm not quite sure exactly which one that is, but I had to shout it out at $14.99. I had to shout it out. If I liked it. If I liked it, I shouted it out. I'm not shouting out all the Venoms and all the Thors. I'm really just hitting the ones that I like. They have Batman 99, the Jimenez, 1 in 25, $44.95. This is a character called Batman 99, Jimenez 125 is $44.99 is the Batman. It's actually I believe it's the Batman. On the Jimenez, the Batman 99 Jimenez 1 in 25s. I was seeing they're doing some new ones. There's a new one out. There's a new character out. They're coming kind of really quickly. So what I did on one of these sites was I just looked up all of them. And they had a selection. And I'm going to get to that. So on those Batman Jimenez 1 in 25s, you're going to have a whole list of those. So let me just get to that. So I got the Venom 28, the Stegman. That is a book that looks like it's going to be, this is over at Outer Limits Borough. That book looks like it's going to be big. It reminds me of Venom number 4, I believe. With that picture of Eddie Brock and like half Eddie's, I think it might even be an homage to that cover, but it's more of a cartoony homage to it. It's a great looking cover. I love it. It's the Venom 28, the Stegman, $3.99 right now. They have Thor number 6, the Kyle Holtz. This is that Silver Surfer 4 homage. This is the one that, like, I would buy if it wasn't $40 right now for the trade. I'd buy another one. I think I have 2 or 3 coming in, maybe sets. I'm not sure. I can't remember anymore. But I would buy more. I would buy more of those if they were accessible money wise. $40 is a little bit too much for me to pay for a trade. But that book single-handedly made Silver Surfer 4 go up in price. That book went from like $250. I was looking at listings because I sold one right before this book came out. And the listings were like, I was like, 400 seems to be like the right range, but community, blah, blah, blah. Let's go 250. Let's go 250. I mean, it wasn't my book. I was selling it for somebody, and I was like, let's go 250. But I was looking at it, I was like, this is a $400 book, but I can't ask this person for $400. I can't even ask them for $350. But it was about a $400 book, and then overnight it became a $650 book. Now it's Silver Surfer number 4. It's a crazy book, but this one made that one go up in price. So this one it's gorgeous. It's a must-have. It's Thor number 6, the Kyle Holtz, the Silver Surfer 4 homage, $40 for the trade. They used to have at Outer Limits Borough a first appearance section. They got rid of the first appearance section. Now it's just the Donny Cates section. It's awesome. It's all your Donny Cates stuff. It's everything. Outer Limits Borough advertises that there are new comic books every day, and they really do. They populate that website every day. So when you go to the Donny Cates section, you're going to find books that aren't available anymore. At, I'm not even going to say great prices, but they're going to be books that you can't find anywhere else in this Donny Cates section. Again, I'm just going to link Outer Limits Borough because you're just going to work your way down your page. These are the ones that I'm hitting. I will link most of these, actually, just so that I'm just not giving you random links. But you're going to see a lot of books out there. Over at Black Cape Comics, they have Something's Killing the Children #2, the second print, for $3.99. #7, the second print, for $3.99. They have The Neon Lives, the blue one. You know, they got the red one, and then they got the blue one. Well, they got the blue one for $4.74. That might be just like a second print, but I have no idea what's going on with those Negan Lives covers. But if you wanted the blue one, they got it for $4.74 over at Black Cape. They have Something's Killing the Children #9, cover B, the 1 in 25, for $64.99. Great looking cover. They have We Only Find Them When They're Dead, the #1. This is the #1 by Jenny Frison. 1 in 50. It's now a $99. It's now a $100 book. That book was not $100. That book went way up. I think that was like a $40, $45 book when it came out. It's now a $100 book. The We Only Find Them When They're Dead, #1, the Jenny Frison, is now a $100 book. The 1 in 50. Maybe that's the Virgin variant. Maybe that's why it's so. It is the Virgin variant, I would expect of that. There's probably only one Jenny Frison cover though. They didn't do no. Excuse me. There's just that 1 in 50 cover, and it went up a lot. It's a $100 book now. Check it out. That series is as hot as Something's Killing the Children. Over at Scorpion Comics today. Scorpion Comics only has on their website their exclusive, but their exclusives are awesome, and most of them are done by Clayton Crane or Delato. So they have the Venom the End #1. This is a book that everybody's talking about now. The cover that I'm pointing you to is a cover that shows Venom with all these. His arm is turned into like these tentacles that are coming out, and that's basically considered like a new. He's picking up all these new talents and things like growing wings and stuff like that. So they believe that like this is one of these new talent things. But everybody's hot on that cover. I've linked it, $14.99, and at Scorpion Comics is the cheapest place you're gonna find Scorpion Comics. They have Thor #1 of this series, the Delato, the trade for $12, and the Virgin variant for $39.99. Gorgeous cover. They have Miles Morales Spider-Man #1. This one sold out, but they brought it back at $19.99. Great looking cover. This thing sells for like $30. They have Web of Carnage, Cult of Carnage, with a 6-armed Spider-Man on the cover. Now, this hasn't come into the store yet, but we know from Maximum Carnage that it will be playing into Absolute Carnage. Carrion's coming. That entire team, Hobgoblin, Carrion, and there's 2 others that I can never remember their name. I'm not even going to try right now. But that entire team, like Venom's Carnage's team, they're all coming to this. They're being tied into this series, and this cover shows one of those characters. The 6-armed Spider-Man can only be 2 things. It's the Morbius. When he meets Morbius, he's got 6 arms. And then there's the creature from Maximum Carnage that was part of Carnage's team, with Carrion and Hobgoblin, and I can't remember the other guy, and his name is Doppelganger, and there's one more. I'm not going to try right now, but they're coming in. This is a picture of either Doppelganger or Peter Parker reacting to Morbius and having 6 arms again. I don't know why. That was a really weird story as to why he got 6 arms. It was a very old story, so it has to be Doppelganger. That's my guess. They got Web of Venom Unleashed for $7.99. I don't remember what this cover looks like, but I liked it a lot. And that's at $7.99 as well. Just don't sleep on Scorpion Comics because it's their exclusives. They have Clayton Crane, specifically Clayton Crane and Delato. Gorgeous stuff. Lowest prices you'll find it. I should do Scorpion Comics every day. Over at Golden Apple, they have the Spawn 309 second print. This is the Gunslinger cover. It was the B cover of the first print. They made the B cover into the second print. I believe this is correct. $3.99. It's still a gorgeous cover. Batman 102, the Jimenez, they have for $45. The new character that they're showing there is this person called the Ghostmaker. They also have a Batman Matina cardstock variant of the Ghost 102 of the Ghost Maker at $4.98. They have Something's Killing the Children number 12, the Momoko at $65. It's sold out everywhere at $75. They've got it at $65. They got Punchline number 1. This is Punchline number 1. I'm going to mess up this person's name. Papel, but it's written by Tinian. So it's going to be good, and it's going to tie in. So that's really good. $4.99. That's the A cover. Or I'm sorry, it must be the Papel cover? Maybe that is the A cover. It looked like the A cover. Dark Knight Death Metal Infinite Hour Extreme number 1. It's a one-shot. It's coming out. It's by Kyle Holtz. I didn't write down the price, but I think it's only like $4.99. That one's coming out. It's a one-shot. It's the A cover, so we're not seeing any variants on it. Just that A cover. They're usually about $4.99. And at Golden Apple is where I did the Jimenez 1 in 25 collection search, and it pulls up what they had there. Now, it's not the best collection, but if you're looking for those Jimenez covers, that's where you'll find them. Over at Wrath of Comics today, they still have a ton of books over there that the price, he's cutting down the prices, and he's definitely cut all the prices. I was surprised when I went there to see everything cut down. Things are being bundled together. Definitely go over to Wrath of Comics, use CBSD 10, Comic Book Steals and Deals 10, CBSD 10, at checkout, and you'll get 10% off your order. They got Thor number 6, the set, the 2-cover set. These are the A cover and then that the Unknown cover, which is if you look at my Instagram, you'll see both of those covers are in my Instagram today. They have the set for $9.25. They sell individually at $5.25 on the same site at Wrath of Comics. They have Thor number 6, the Scan. I always like Scan. Scan's one of my favorite artists. The Black Winter set for $64.99. Thor number 4, the first cameo of Black Winter, $7.99. They have Thor number 2, the Black Winter design cover. So they've got that one cover that's like Thor design cover. There's a Black Winter design cover that's much better looking, and that is at $29.99. They have Sleeping Beauty number 1, the Momoko cover. I sold that in the... No, I didn't. This cover is beautiful, okay? The stuff that I'm looking at in Momoko as collecting now are the Virgin variants where you look at the cover and you're like, I have no idea what story that is, and it doesn't really matter. I'm making up my own story. This thing's sick. So any of her Virgin variants that, like, kind of, I'm almost leaning towards just collecting Peach Momoko's Virgin variants of those smaller print books, because those are the ones that are standing out. Those are the ones that are always like grabbing me. I love some of the stuff she's done for DC and that she's done for Marvel, but the independent stuff is like artwork. That's like the stuff I just want to put on my wall. So for that Sleeping Beauty number 1 to be available in a Virgin variant for $29.99, I'm probably going to grab another one for the bathroom, one for the kitchen. Over at Wrath of Comics, they also have the Mega Man fully charged Momoko. Now, this is pretty much sold out everywhere else. The Virgin variant is $89.99, and the trade is $41.95. That was never inexpensive to begin with. Again, if you spend $10, you get to pick a free comic book day. So if there's a free comic book day that you missed out on, you can, if you spend $10, you're going to grab one over there. They also have selections, the largest selections that I can find currently of Venom, Thor, Something's Killing the Children, and Peach Momoko. And again, you're using CBSD 10, Comic Book Steals and Deals 10, over at Wrath of Comics to get that 10% off every day. Now over at Mighty Thorpe Comics, they have repopulated the entire site. I went there on Sunday to pick up a couple of things, and it was like a ghost town. I went to the Boom section, Boom Studio section, and it was like, ooh, still cool books here. So I was grabbing books there. They've refilled the entire thing. There are crazy books available for $2. There are books over there, crazy books over there for under $6. Again, over at Wrath of Comics, you're going to use that CBSD 10. You're going to get 10% off your order. Wrath of Comics is is a gentleman who goes out and orders these books for us. He puts them out there. And people go out and ravage this site. I didn't realize how crazy it was. So when I put up here, I put Mighty Thorpe Comics, use the CBSD 10 to get 10% off every day at checkout. I just put new stock. So they've got Philadelphia, the Young cover, the Scotty Young cover, that little kid with the blood on her, that crazy looking cover, $2. They got Thor #2, the 4th print, for $3.75. So these are the kind of prices that you're dealing with over there. And the inventory is crazy right now, but it's not going to last. I don't know if it's my viewers who use Mighty Thorpe Comics or if it's retailers that use Mighty Thorpe Comics, but it used to be I could go over there and just kind of like and just like fill my cart and like, oh, it's $25 for 40 books? Sure. And then you get your books and you're all happy. And well, now you go there and it's like, boom, everything's gone. You're like, damn it. It's like, just got to get there before everyone else, because I couldn't believe how cleared out that site got, and now it's completely repopulated. So comic places that I'm looking at today are Outer Limits Borough and definitely Mighty Thorpe Comics. Mighty Thorpe Comics and Wrath of Comics are sponsors of mine. They're sponsors of the channel. Love them to death. I shout them out every day. But Unknown Comics has a crazy selection of comics. Outer Limits Borough just repopulated everything, and then Mighty Thorpe Comics repopulated everything, and everything there's at a giant discount every day. So comic books that came in today, there were a lot. Like I had said, I was when I did the auction on Sunday, I was like, I'm kind of bummed because there are just so many comics coming in. And there's like, if you look at the picture, it's not even a picture. I had to do a video because I couldn't get it all in one picture. Lots of Thor. Like one Venom, tons of Thor, lots of older books, some House of Mystery, just a bunch of stuff. Take a look. And if you're a patron, definitely, I want to do, when you're a patron, you get your first 5. Okay, so your first 5 books are free for any level that you join. You're going to get your first 5 books, and you're going to send me a list of your favorite titles, your favorite authors, even specific issues that I can put in that box for you. You're also going to get one big book. When that big book is just, all I promise in that big book is it'll far exceed the monthly amount that you're spending on the Patreon. But it's just, and I kind of like, if you talk to anybody who's in my Patreon, my camera's doing really weird things. If you talk to anybody in my Patreon right now, I really do kind of hand pick that book. It's not just, I don't throw those books in there and just like, woo, it's not just like that. It's really, I really take time on that. And when I send it out, I'm like, look, if you're not happy with any, like the condition or the books, I'll get you 5 more. I have a nice inventory of books with books coming in every day. So, it's easy for me to do. And and then we do auctions every Sunday with the books. But the one thing I do like to do is, on top of the first 5 and the big book, I put these pictures up every day. The mail comes in every day. I get comic books every day. I put a picture of those comic books up every day on Instagram and on the Patreon. And then what I want my patrons to do is, at least, I mean, I give away a lot of free books in the auctions. I just give away a lot of free books. But I want my patrons to pick 2 books a month from the mail haul, whatever they want. And they just, in the mail haul, I want that one and I want that one. And it's just 2, and there's comics every day. So if you use the 2 right away, then that's it. But I get so many darn books that we can afford to do 2 books a day for everybody, 2 books a month for everybody, so that everybody can get like, oh, bang, got it. I need that one, got it. Don't even have to worry about it anymore. It's in the box. I'll get it when I get it. But we did an auction and at my auctions, it's all my patron members. It's either people who are my patron members or people who by the end of the auction are patron members. Probably because I give away so many books to my patrons. But check it out. It'll be linked in the video. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. That was a great time, and I'm working on getting all those books out. We do have One member, John, has a birthday coming up on Thursday, and I got to get that box to him by Thursday. So that's the priority today, is getting John that box. Getting that box out for John, and hopefully some of the comic books that I sold. Was that last night? Yeah, wow. Feels like a week ago. But that's about it. So was just glad I got this out. I'm glad I'm doing this again every day and getting this going. Things are falling into a routine, which is good. But that's about it. If you want to check out those comic books, they'll be online. We're getting the new computer coming soon, I promise. I've seen pictures of it. The computer is waiting for me. So that's a wonderful thing. But that's about it. But I'll talk to you later.